everyone, in this video we have a tutorial on how to set up a wireless music streaming service for all the points around your home using a series of cheap components off either Amazon or eBay, using smart plugs, and using good old-fashioned radio, using just a few parts for creating a distributed music service in your home, or in my case, in my garage. The few accessories to make this work I'll briefly cover in this video. I'll briefly cover how this idea is scalable for all over your home. Overall cost, by the way, is around 20 to 40 bucks. Fraction of numerous HomePods all over your home. Enjoy. Materials. As many of you are probably already aware, there exists a variety of adapters that support either Bluetooth or headphone jacks for streaming music in your car. To set up our distributed audio system at home, we'll be adapting this kind of car device. To that end, our setup list is as follows. 1. iPhone or any media playing device that supports Bluetooth or headphone jacks. In my case, I use the headphone method, but Bluetooth would work as well. I chose the headphone jack for better audio quality. 2. A method of powering our media playing device and receiver. To that end, I snagged a carport adapter from carport to AC. Please make sure that the car adapter and AC adapter for home use use the correct power ratings for your region. 3. At least one radio, but there's no real limit on how many you can use. For the purposes of the demo, I use 2 radios in my garage that you can also move around anywhere in your home for an Airplay-like experience. 4. A receiver that takes in the audio via 3.5mm headphone jack or aux port, and that receiver streams to a configured radio channel. Last but not least, 5. Smart plugs to control the entire setup, which we can pair in HomeKit, and we'll go over in more detail later in the video. In short, they're useful to toggle the system off when you're not using it to avoid the radios playing music and additional power draw. Setup. The setup for this audio system is pretty easy. I'll include pause icons like so on screen so you know when to pause, and I recommend watching through first and then going back and pausing to follow along. First, we need a wide open radio channel. Power on one of your radios and tune around until you find a channel that doesn't have many stations around. In my case, it was 88. Plug the wall plug in for the carport adapter and plug the radio streamer into the carport. Next, plug any headphone music device in or connect via Bluetooth and start playing some music. Tune it to your channel until you start hearing music on the radio. Pause and play the music to make sure it's your music playing. Next, go to the original radio you used and find a free channel and fine-tune it if it's an older model that you twist to adjust the radio frequency to get the music just right. The next step, you can rinse and repeat for each radio or audio streaming point you want to add. Turn the radio on and tune it to the channel you set the radio streamer to. And that's it. Demo. This one to the bedroom, living room, what have you. As you can hear, the audio quality, it's really solid. It's not 100% perfect, and the audio quality might go down the farther you set this up from the radio streamer. It's not 100% Airplay quality, but for around 30 bucks it's hard to complain. There might be static when you turn the music off, and we cover how to add the smart plugs in the next step to cover that and add HomeKit control. Smart plugs. In HomeKit, you can set up as many smart plugs as you want and then group them to turn off the radios and the audio car adapter for power efficiency and to kill any static playing. It's a straightforward process and we won't cover how to add in smart plugs, but we'll discuss some steps. I'll include all linked components including smart plugs in the description below via Amazon, by the way. It's the same price to use these links and a small portion goes towards helping support the channel. One configuration I thought was useful was a separate plug for the radio streamer adapter and one group of plugs to control all of the radios. But if you'd like to control the radio points by room or by group, that's entirely possible as well. To save on a few smart plugs, if you want the setup all in one place, you can plug in everything into one smart plug using an extension cord, and just plug in the extension cord into one smart plug if you want the setup just to be in one room, or in my case garage. Just make sure that the radio's power use doesn't exceed the smart plug's capability. You can find how much power each radio draws on the back or bottom of each radio, as well as the AC adapter you use. Pro is saved cost and easier HomeKit control. A downside is you lose that fine granularity of control in HomeKit, scalability, and thoughts. In theory, you can add as many radios as you like. With Airplay, you need to select each device you want to stream to, but with this setup, all you need to do is toggle. For larger setups, such as all around the home, you might need a more powerful radio streamer. The one in the video works for a few rooms, but if you want to stream house-wide HomePod, you will probably need a more powerful device. If you watched this video and want to try this at home, please let me know in the comments below how it went, or if you have ideas on what other configurations we can try to make this an even more exciting project. Last but not least, Bluetooth adapters in my experience are a bit on the lower quality side when they're built into radio streamers for cars. I'm thinking about buying a separate Bluetooth adapter to directly plug into the headphone jack and connect wirelessly after turning this on in HomeKit. For now, I use this mostly for working out in the gym or working on projects in the garage, so a lightning dock is perfect until iPhones come with USB-C. In conclusion, we covered a cheap Airplay alternative as a way to stream music throughout your home using radio instead of internet. We played a demo and discussed quality, and went into how to set it up. If you have any thoughts, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend. I don't know what else there is to say.